coming to the applied aspect of the pharyngeal arch. First, most important is the pharyngeal arch syndrome. First arch syndrome. First arch syndrome, it is due to lack of migration of the neural crest cells into the first pharyngeal arch. We have discussed that pharyngeal arch is a mesodermal structure and neural crest cells move into it. But if these neural crest cells fails to migrate, then there will be development of some syndromes, and these syndromes are called as first arch syndrome, and these includes Treacher-Collins syndrome, Pierre-Robin syndrome, and the DiGeorge syndrome. First one is the Treacher-Collins syndrome, also called as mandibulofacial dysostosis. As the name is suggesting, here will be the mandibular hypoplasia and facial hypoplasia. Facial bones are the mainly zygomatic bone, and so mandibular and zygomatic bones both will be hypoplastic. So malar eminence will not be prominent. Here you can see there will be malar hypoplasia because of underdevelopment of the zygomatic bone, and because of malar eminence is not present, so down slanting eyes will be there. Down slanting eyes here, and because of mandibular hypoplasia there will be micrognathia, means lower jaw will be very small, and external ears will also be deformed because external ear develops on the first and second arch. So there will be mandibular and zygomatic hypoplasia that will lead to malar hypoplasia, down slanting palpebral fissure, and micrognathia with deformed external ear. So this was Treacher-Collins syndrome. Next is Pierre-Robin syndrome. In this syndrome, primary defect is small mandible, and because it is developing from the first arch, so because of a small mandible there will be micrognathia or the small jaw. Here you can see the small jaw, and there will be cleft palate. U-shaped cleft palate is here because of non-separation of the nasal cavity and oral cavity completely, and this will lead to airway obstruction, or there may be airway problem will be there, and there may be glossoptosis, means there will be retraction of the tongue that will lead to difficulty in breathing. So this is Pierre-Robin syndrome with micrognathia, glossoptosis, cleft palate, and airway obstruction. Coming to the DiGeorge syndrome, this is also a part of first arch syndrome, and it is caused by microdeletion on the long arm of chromosome 22. And in this main feature is fish mouth deformity, or short philtrum will be there, low set nosed hair will be there, and thyroid and parathyroid gland may be absent, that so there may be increased susceptibility to infection, because in thymus there are lymphatic nodules are there, they are responsible for immunity. So that this is all about development of pharyngeal arches. Thank you.